ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to GNW Adrenaline, in which today is actually going to be the Season 1 finale. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Season 1 finale. We are live here in Orlando, Florida. Things are going to be changing. This is the season finale. You folks do not want to miss the action that we have for you folks here today, as all the championships will be on the line. Every title up for grabs: the internet title, the women's title, the tag title, and our main event. The rivalry has been spewing for the past few weeks and a couple episodes now, but finally it all comes down to this: when the challenger Alex Bishop goes one-on-one with the outlaw Dan Riley in a no-holds-barred match for that GNW World Heavyweight Championship. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Season 1 finale. Who will be walking out as the season? Who will be walking out Season 1 as champion? Who will be stepping in the doors and heading through those doors into Season 2? Let's find out right now as we kick things off with Akane Yamamoto defending that internet title against one of Mexico's greatest superstars ever, El Macho. Akane has been quite the champion as of late. He defended a couple times this season, but yet the question is, will he be able to walk out as the internet champion, or will El Macho make a name for himself and become the new internet champion heading into Season 2? Hey, Ross. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any more time here. Let's get into this matchup. Huge animosity crowd that we are seeing right now here in the GNW arena.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Internet Championship.
That's why you heard it, folks, correctly. It will be for the coveted GNW Heavyweight Internet Championship. And now here comes the challenger, in which is El Macho, in which for competition heading into this season finale. This man right here has to give it all he's got if he wants to walk out to be facing Akane tonight, or any challenger that steps up for that internet title. You all excited for the hard challenges for PJ? Haha, I know he's gonna fail. But for El Macho right here, the challenge for him, speaking of hard challenges right here, he has to wonder of what it will take to actually try and knock down the dragon, and that is Akane Yamamoto, the current internet champion. The question is, can El Macho actually capture the title heading into Season 2? We'll have to find out, as here comes the current GNW Internet Champion in Akane Yamamoto. And here he is, Akane Yamamoto, successful Internet Champion over the past few episodes as of late. But for Akane, he has to truthfully wonder, what has he done? What kind of impact he's done for the Internet Championship ever since it was introduced? That's what it's all about, folks. For Akane and El Macho, though that title is up for grabs.
Introducing the challenger
There he is, El Macho right there. I don't know what's at stake here.
Introducing the champion from Yamaguchi, Japan, weighing in at 200 pounds. He is the Internet Champion, Dragon Akane Yamamoto.
You see right there, Akane, he's looking very close at the belt, knowing that this could be the last time that he can hold that Internet title. Now the question is, you see how Macho, he's focusing on Akane right now. That's what it's all about, folks. Internet champion, I thought that was Zack Ryder. Or is he a former Internet champion? I don't know. And this matchup is on the way. Both competitors in a tie-up. El Macho's got Akane taking him down. A bit of quality work by El Macho right here. Doing a bit of work right here. And now just taking down Akane. Great work by El Macho. And a reversal by Akane. And now he's got El Macho by the head right here. Owen just throwing him back. Throwing from the top to him right there. Now working on the arm, it looks like. It looks like he is. That vintage work by Akane Yamamoto. And now, Irish whip right now. Oh, and a huge knee into the gut and the stomach of El Macho. And now, Yamamoto's got El Macho by the arms yet again. Now it's just going to toss him back again by the ropes. Slowly picking him up. As the GM, this title's vacant. Hey, Ross. Kidding. And now El Macho trying to get back in it right here. Irish whip. Oh, I think he was going for something big right here. Nope. And a huge back suplex connecting by El Macho right here. And now, oh boy, this could be a bit of trouble right here. Oh, and just working on the arm of Akane with a huge move right there. And now, huge Northern Light suplex connecting. And now, El Macho slowly picking up Akane, going for it, looks like a kick. Oh, and Akane Yamamoto reversing with a huge kick right there. Huge reversal kick right there. Now working on the arm and leg with the half Boston Crab. Referee's checking. No, it looks like El Macho is able to get out. El Macho right now slowly trying to get back into it right here. And now he's got Owen just slamming. Owen just tossing Akane right now. Now heading to the outside apron. And a huge springboard frog splash. I think he landed on Akane's head right there. Well, like his top jets right here. And there, El Macho taunting to the GNW crowd. They're getting hyped up for this. Now kick into the gut. And now for El Macho and Akane, both men know that's at stake. And now as El Macho goes to the top for and Akane reverses right here. And a huge suplex by Akane Yamamoto. Going for, and no, El Macho is able to kick out. And now slowly working on the head. Looked like he was going to go for a few elbows. No, El Macho gets out. Reversing it right here. Now he's got Akane with a huge fisherman carry suplex and a 1 count. And now Akane reversing right here. And now Yamamoto, he's got El Macho poised up. El Macho reversing. Huge drop. Huge move right there, dropping Akane down, going to the top. And there he is for the Mexican flying right there. And apparently El Macho's done it. El Macho has just become the new GNW Internet Champion. Both men gave it all they got. But in the end, when El Macho hit the Mexican flyer right there, the Mexican tortilla well, the Mexican, I forgot what it was called right now. The Mexican Splash, El Macho, just became the new GNW Internet Champion. And now, El Macho is walking out of Season 1 as the GNW Internet Champion. The question is, how long can El Macho hold the belt? How long can El Macho keep that belt around his waist? Or will Akane Yamamoto find a way to actually get that Internet title back in Season 2? You'll have to find out when we head to Season 2, folks. But now up next, it's 4. Up next is a huge 6-woman ladder match. And it's for the GNW Women's title. And you see the 6 ladies that'll be participating in the matchup right here. You see, representing the ministry is Tiffany Rogers, then Piper Gibson, Shannon Gomez, Australia's own Victoria Brown, Kelly Hudson, and the current GNW Women's Champion, Heather. Which one of these women? Heather asked for a challenge. She didn't want a normal match heading into the season finale. So she asked me to step it up and give her a notice on what will happen. I told her that she'll be defending it against 5 other women in a ladder match for the women's title. And I named these 5 women, the 5 challengers that you see for Heather. The question is, how can Heather actually grab the title, hanging above the ring by climbing the ladder and retaining the title, or will we crown a new women's champion in the season finale? We'll find out after this, or we'll find out in just a moment. Stats matchup that we have right here, folks. And here comes the participants for the ladder match. As we're introducing first is, apparently it looks like it's gonna be Shannon Gomez getting introduced first right here. Shannon Gomez, she asked for a title match not that long ago, before the matchup was announced. She asked for a title opportunity. I told her that she'll get the title opportunity season finale, which is right now. So basically right now, and then apparently for Heather, she said she didn't want to face Shannon in a normal match. She told me to step up the competition here, so that's what I did. So Shannon, the question is, she's been eyeing that title for a while right now. The question is, can she get it and surpass 5 other women? We'll have to find out. And now, folks, here comes another young woman in the GNW locker room. You see the bell hanging above the ring right there. And here comes the young woman from Australia right here. And now, for Victoria Brown, this young woman has an opportunity to actually capture the GNW Women's title. Ever since she made her debut not that long ago, a couple episodes ago, this young Australian woman that competed earlier this year in the quote-unquote, shouts out to NXW right here, the NXW Women's World Cup, made it to some in the second round, but didn't make it that far. But now, for Victoria Brown, she now has the opportunity to get that women's title. Can she make her family proud? Back home in Australia? Well, Piper Gibson. As for Piper right here, she's had a bit of a heated rivalry with Kelly Hudson. A big couple of backstage. She's been a bit back and forth with Kelly Hudson. A bit backstage, off camera, folks. But now for Gibson, she heard that Hudson was going to be part of this matchup, so she wanted a piece. And she wanted in the matchup so that she could get her hands on Kelly Hudson. And here comes the GNW Women's Champion, Heather. That's the champion right here, folks. Heather right now, like I said, she was originally scheduled to compete against Shannon Gomez in the season finale, but now she has to step up the competition. And now, apparently now she has to face the challenge right here. And you know that title that she holds is hanging above the ring right now. But the question is, can she retain right now? The question is, can she retain in the match? Or will it be this woman right here, representing the ministry, in which for Tiffany Rogers? Question is, everybody's wondering, I know she's facing in her first matchup, but the question is, can Tiffany actually get the title around her waist and bring it to the ministry? There she is, folks. The devious Tiffany Rogers, representing the ministry. This woman right here is the young woman this woman right here. She's been one of the craziest women that we've ever had here in GNW. But now the question is, can she bring the title to the ministry, or will Tiffany find a way to capture the women's title in season 2? We'll have to find out if she can. And yet, for Tiffany, this is probably her matchup, her first matchup here in GNW. But can she capture the gold? And there she is, Kelly Hudson. And now Kelly Hudson making her way to the ring, the final competitor here in this matchup. And like I said, Piper Gibson and Hudson have been a bit back and forth off camera. And now Hudson, she tried to go to get that title a couple times, but now she has another opportunity to try and capture that women's title in the season finale. And this matchup is underway as now Gomez, huge snap suplex as Victoria Brown is going after Tiffany Rogers. And Heather's working on Hudson. All these 6 women already starting off right here. Knocked down right there. Good work right here. Huge suplex right there. And now Tiffany, and just huge net breaker as Gomez went for a huge frog splash. And now Hudson a bit working on Heather. And it looks like it's a double reversal by both Victoria Brown and Heather right now. And now Gibson and Shannon a bit going back and forth here in this matchup. Huge snap suplex once again. And now Victoria with a huge drop kick right there to Tiffany Rogers. And now Piper reverse right here as Hudson working it back and forth on Heather right here. But now I think she's focusing on Victoria right here. Huge kicks. Now she's focusing on Tiffany Rogers. Huge move by Piper. And now Gibson, huge drop kick connecting as Brown knocking out Hudson onto the floor. And now Gomez, that huge hurricanrana connecting. And now these 6 women are giving it all they got. Drop, huge super kick connecting. And now Gomez still working on Gibson on the outside. Now all women are outside. Now Shannon's on her own. Now Shannon heading to the chaos that's happening by the announce table here. Huge forearm, huge snap suplex. Oh, and now Brown's got the ladder right here. Brown's finally got the ladder. Victoria's got the ladder. Heather's hanging back in the ring. As Victoria's trying to set up the ladder right there. And now Heather focusing on Victoria Brown. Huge snap suplex connecting. And now it looks like Piper's telling Hudson to get up. And this is the hatred and tenacity that those two women had in the backstage. And now Tiffany working on Shannon. As for Heather, what's she doing? She's throwing Victoria into the corner. What's Hudson doing to Gibson? What's she doing? Doing a huge move by Hudson, knocking down Victoria. And now Heather climbing the ladder. She's got her hands on the title. And now Rogers heading back in. Tiffany Rogers heading in the ring, climbing the ladder. Is she gonna make it? Is she gonna try to take down the title against Heather right here? Huge forearms. Now looks like Victoria and Tiffany are working together, knocking down Heather. Tiffany, she's got the title. Does she have it? No, wait, the round is knocked down. Brown, oh my goodness! 15 feet off the ground. Rogers has been knocked out. Tiffany has been knocked out right here. Huge body splash. Now Gomez just not taking down the ladder. And now Victoria with a huge stunner connecting. The Australian stunner connecting. What's Shannon doing? What the heck is Gomez thinking right here? And now all women yet again on the outside. And now Brown with a huge DDT on the outside. And now Heather. She's got the ladder once again. Double knees into a gut by Piper Gibson to Victoria Brown. Everybody except Gibson are down. Up on her feet. Heather climbing the ladder. I don't think Heather cares. I don't think Hudson cares at the moment. And now Rogers climbing back up. Trying to knock down Heather. But wait a minute, Gomez. What's she doing? What the heck is Gomez even thinking here? Oh my goodness, oh my god. Heather is knocked down. Gomez is working on Tiffany. Wait a minute. Does she have the title? No. Gomez still working on... Oh, wait a minute. Double team right here. And now Tiffany holding on for dear life. Tiffany's holding on for dear life as Gibson is trying to get... And now everybody's going after Tiffany. Oh my goodness. What an electric chair by Shannon Gomez. And now Tiffany rolls out. Huge backbreaker by Victoria Brown. And now Gibson working on Gomez. And now Heather working on Gibson right here. Oh, and laying down onto the ladder right there. Gibson's got to be hurt right now. And now, oh, a huge clothesline by Heather to Victoria Brown. Everybody except for Heather is down and out. As actually now, I think Gomez is trying to get back up here. And she does. Huge Hurricane reversal. And now apparently, I don't think Gomez wants to. I don't think Shannon wants to use the ladder yet. I think she just gave a huge net breaker to Gibson on the ladder, dropping Victoria Brown on the mat. Slowly picking up Victoria. Oh, wait a minute. And there she goes with a huge snap. The Gomez snap suplex right there. Tiffany's back up. And now Hudson. She's got the ladder. And now what's Rogers thinking? Oh my goodness, what a huge power bomb! And now Tiffany hanging into the ring, as apparently it looks like Hudson is setting up her finisher on the outside to Heather. Tiffany, wait a minute, she's got the ladder set up. Brown's back out. Tiffany's climbing. Is she gonna be the new women's champion? She's got the title. Is she gonna be the new women's champion? And now Brown's got back in. And now Victoria. All she has to do is climb the ladder and try and knock down Tiffany, as Piper now trying to knock down the ladder. And now Hudson. Both women. Oh my goodness. Both women have to be down and out. Piper and Hudson just decimated both Tiffany Rogers and Victoria Brown. And now Gomez, she's got the ladder up. She's got the ladder. It's now those two formidable rivals are going back and forth on the outside. Heather Scott, Gomez. Oh, and just a slap into the face of Shannon Gomez. And now, what could Heather be thinking right here? She's taking down Shannon right now. Huge back right there. Working on the back. And now Tiffany, she's back up. She's got the title. Is she going to get it? Is she going to be the new women's champion? Heather now slowly trying to work on Tiffany Rogers. And now Tiffany holding on for dear life. No. Heather, she's got Tiffany. What's she doing? Powerbomb, and it was like, oh my goodness, onto the mat. And now Heather face planting Tiffany with the huge Heather bomb. And now Piper looks like, oh, and what a huge power bomb. And now Victoria Brown, the young Australian, the young woman from Australia, is she gonna do it? She's got the title. Heather trying to make sure that she doesn't get the title. Trying to make sure that Victoria doesn't become the new women's champion. Now Shannon and Heather knocking down the ladder. And go Gomez, what a huge powerbomb to Victoria Brown. And now Piper, she's got the ladder right now. She's got the ladder. Tiffany's back up. And now throwing Tiffany Rogers to the outside, making sure that she doesn't get the title. And now Victoria's on her own. She's got the ladder. Is she gonna get the women's champion? She is. And now Gomez getting back in the ring. Gomez climbing to the top. And now Brown's climbing to the top. Both women are at the top of the ladder right here. Both brawling it out. Battling it out right here. Which woman's gonna grab the title? As now Piper's getting back in. And now Gomez is thrown to the mat. And now Piper, she's got Victoria knocking her down. And now Irish whip to Piper Gibson. As now Rogers climbs back up. And now Victoria's got Tiffany knocking her down. And now Brown's down to the outside. Now Hudson, she's climbed the ladder. And now Piper trying to make sure that this doesn't happen. trying to make sure that she does not win the title. And now, Tiffany, what could she be thinking right here? As now she's going after Kelly Hudson. And now, Piper going to the outside. Wait a minute, Tiffany, she's climbing the ladder, trying to distract Piper. Oh, wait a minute, Gomez. The Tiffany Rogers has the title. Is she going to be the new women's champion? No way, she lets go. And now, Shannon, what's she thinking? Oh my God. Huge net breaker off the ladder. Knocking out Tiffany Rogers. Gomez climbing to the top. Is she going to be the new women's champion? Is Shannon Gomez going to achieve her dreams? I know Hudson's back up. Kelly Hudson is back up. Huge net breaker by Victoria Brown. And now both Hudson and Gomez are fighting at the ladder right now. As it looks like Tiffany's trying to get back up right here. And now, Tiffany. Oh, and now, Hudson's not down. And now, oh, and Tiffany knocking down the ladder. Knocking out Shannon Gomez. And now Brown focusing on Heather. Looks like she could be going for the finish right here. We want tables. We want tables. This isn't a TLC match. And now, Victoria with a huge Australian DDT. As Tiffany, wait a minute. Rogers and Gomez. Do they have the time? No way. And now, Tiffany Rogers and Shannon Gomez are battling out the outside. A huge headbutt connecting, throwing Gomez to the mat. And now, does Tiffany have the title? Does Tiffany Rogers, is she going to bring the title to the ministry? Oh wait, Hudson and Gibson are back in the ring. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Does she have the title? She's got it! Tiffany Rogers! She's got the title! Tiffany Rogers has just became the new GNW Women's Champion. Bringing the title to the ministry. One of the craziest women that we've ever seen in her first match here in GNW Adrenaline. She has just became the new GNW Women's Champion. As Brother Bentley's now, he's been a bit busy. But now, you see right there, ladies and gentlemen, the new face of the women's division and the ministry's own. Tiffany is now the new women's champion. A huge congratulations to Tiffany Rogers heading into season 2 as the women's champions. And speaking of the ministry, all three are in tag team action as Matthew Newman, Grant Danielson, and Frankie Goldman are in 6-man tag action. And apparently it looks like they challenged the Bikers and the newest member, Peter Edwards, to a match. The question is, can the Bikers and Edwards find a way to coexist together in this matchup, or will the ministry claim their rights to being one of the top group here in GNW? We'll find out. Now knowing that Tiffany Rogers just brought the title to the ministry, can the ministry get a victory for the group? We'll find out up next. No, he's been busy, Ross. He's been busy. What a huge ladder match that we just witnessed here, folks. And now here comes the Bikers, in which are the former GNW World Champion Marcus Webster and his buddy Oliver Rude. These two just made a name for themselves earlier, well, past couple episodes, but now they got to.
At a combined weight of 519 pounds, Marcus Webster and Oliver Rude, the Bikers.
And if you're just watching right now and just started and subscribed to the channel, the background between these two is that these two met on the road when Marcus was at a bar on the side. And now, for Oliver, these two have became friends ever since those two met. And now, here comes, you folks saw this man at the GNW World Cup. This man, the young man from Australia, this man right here, gave it the best he's got. He gave it all he's got in his matchup at the World Cup. This man right here, Peter Edwards, gave it all he's got, but sadly came out a bit short. But now he's going to join the Bikers in this 6-man tag match.
And their partner, from Perth, Western Australia, weighing in at 260 pounds, Peter Edwards.
And now, for Edwards, the question is, how can he coexist with the Bikers heading into this matchup? Can these three get along together? That we'll have to find out. And here comes the group, the most devious group that GNW has ever seen. And that is the Ministry, making their way to the ring right now. As you know, folks, we just saw Tiffany Rogers get the women's title and bring it to the Ministry. Well, the question is, can these three get a victory for the group, the Ministry? And you see, on the left, it's Matthew Newman, and the middle, with the face paint, is Grant Danielson, and the one behind Danielson is Frankie Goldman. The Ministry right here, they've been back and forth as of late here in season 1. But the question is, they promised in season 2 that they are going to make a name for themselves. I think they already did in the season finale when Tiffany just captured the women's title. So now it's only a matter of time till these three get the tag titles, internet, or the world title. It's only a matter of time till the Ministry is on top. And from the Ministry, these three are no men to mess with. You see right there, they're just staring. As you see right there, the Bikers and Peter Edwards just staring into the eyes of probably death themselves. As these three are proving that they want to make a name for themselves. These three are going to show on why they will be the best. And now it looks like Webster starting off as Danielson, getting the matchup started right here. As now it looks like Webster's trying to work things out with Danielson here, but now Danielson is now reversing right here. Which side is Undertaker? Will Undertaker join the Bikers or the Ministry if he was a GNW star? I don't know. Probably the Ministry. And now Danielson trying to regain his focus right here. And now throwing Marcus into the corner of the Ministry. Now making the tag to Newman. Now Newman and Danielson working it out right here on Webster. And you see right that man right there is Matthew Newman. This man right here doesn't want This man right here doesn't play any games as he's knocking down Webster with that huge move right there. And when it comes to the Ministry, these three are actually a working tag team right here. Apparently, at the start of season 1, when I found these three, and including Tiffany, they promised to change the world and GNW forever. And it looks like like I said, they've already done that with the women's title, as Tiffany Rogers just brought it to the group. And now, Newman working on the leg of Marcus Webster. And for Webster, he's been a back and forth here too. But as you folks may not remember, he is a former GNW World Champion and lost it to Dan Riley. Now making a tag to his friend, Oliver Rude. And with Rude, we saw him in action not that long ago. And now, this man right here, trying to make a name for himself, as now Danielson as Newman made the tattoo. As Newman made the tattoo. Danielson. Now working on Rude right here. Knocking him down. And now, you see right there, Frankie Goldman is the only man that's standing in the corner right now at the moment. And now, Danielson with a huge electric chair to Oliver Rude. Now, Edwards and Mark is asking for the tag, but apparently looks like Rude couldn't make it to the corner. And now, making the tag to Frankie Goldman. This man right here now making a tag to Newman. It's like a bit of a double work right here. Or at least Goldman, or at least Frankie has to let Matthew do a bit of work right here, but apparently what's that cost him, as now Rude getting back up here. Now working on the arm with this huge submission, with that huge arm bar and leg lock right here. A bit of work right here, and ladies and gentlemen, this is non-elimination matchup, if that's what you're wondering right now. This is a non-elimination tag match. And now, Rude trying to get back in it right here, reversing, throw him into the corner. And Newman reversing. Now it looks like one of the Ministry is trying to distract the referee. As now he's thrown into the Ministry's corner right here. Making an attack to Gomez. Marcus trying to distract the referee. Oh, and a double shoulder tackle connecting. And now Gomez trying to make sure that Rude doesn't make the tag. And reversing by Rude. Now making the tag to Edwards right here. We saw this man in the World Cup. Came out a bit short, but a bit back and forth in his matchup at the World Cup. And now, and Goldman with a huge German suplex. This is a hard choice. This will be a hard choice for Taker. Probably. And now, Goldman with a huge net breaker right there. Now going to the corner. Now just taunting in the corner right here. The crowd's probably a bit of shock, and I think they're probably either on the Ministry side or on the Bikers and Edwards side. Now he's choking the living heck out of Peter Edwards right here. Probably the Ministry, Ross. I think they'll probably suit him. And now huge, looks like a bit of a running enziguri right there. Ministry with the Bikers, if you see what I've done. LOL. Yeah, I see what you done, Ross. Probably the Ministry if Taker was a part of GNW. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and a huge double choke. A two-handed choke power bomb. Now picking up Goldman right here. The huge suplex. Up next, you don't want to miss up the tag team matchup, but we will see Turners versus Davis it will be Turner versus Davis for the coveted tag titles in a tag team Extreme Rules match. It will be brothers versus brothers. But right now, Goldman is trying to choke the living heck out of Edwards right here. Maybe trying to regret on making it to GNW. Now throw him into the corner. Back and forth. By Frankie Goldman. Now work on the head. And now, Goldman. What's he doing? Wait a minute. I think he's setting up for the huge Elm Street driver. And now, going for the pin one. And no, Newman. And now, Webster making the tag. And yes, folks, if you're just joining us, this is apparently for Goldman. He said that he influenced the horse. That's why he's dressed up as Freddy Krueger. And now, the whole Ministry driver connecting, going for the pin. 1, 2, and the Ministry get the win. The Ministry, 2 straight wins in a row here in the GNW season finale. A double ending right there. Hitting the Ministry driver right there. As you saw, Newman didn't even care, but yet Danielson looked like he was pleased. So basically, and it looked like right there, Alvaru came in a bit short amount of time. How many matches are left? After this, now 2. And now the Ministry now are proving that they are here to make a statement now. Now the Ministry are here to show that they mean business. And it looks like the chaos heading into Season 2 has just begun. As now the Ministry has just gotten 2 wins in a row. Once for the women's title and now in this tag match. Congrats to the Ministry. We'll be seeing them in Season 2. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is the tag match that folks are probably have been wanting to see. We saw not that long ago that the Megabus and the Davis brothers just went into a huge steel cage match. But now, apparently, off screen, the Turners just got a huge victory over the Megabucks. And that apparently impressed both Nicholas and Paul Davis. And that's what led to the matchup. Both Nicholas and Paul just issued a challenge to both Wade and Lenny Turner. And they accepted the challenge. And now, it all comes down to this. Brothers versus brothers. Turner versus Davis. Extreme Rules tag team for the tag titles. Which dynamic brotherly duo will come out on top and win the tag titles? We'll find out up next. After this, Ross, it will be the main event. Huge stat action that we have seen over the past almost hour here, folks. Tremendous action that we have seen here And now it comes down to this: brothers versus brothers. The Turner brothers. Right here, on your left is Wade Turner in the red and black, the black and red jacket, and the other one right there is Lenny Turner. These two are considered legends when it comes to GNW. These two have made a name for themselves in the past. And now, it all comes down to this: when we will see brothers versus brothers. Hey, Nia, what's happening, man? And you see right here, both Wade and Lenny are waiting patiently for the champions right here. And now here comes both the Davis brothers. And here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Both Nicholas and Paul Davis making their way to the ring, the current GNW Tag Champions. You see right there, Nicholas is the one that's already getting in the ring right now, and Paul Davis is his brother. It all comes down and will end here right now. I see right there, that's what it's all about, folks. That GNW World Tag Titles. And now we will see both Wade, I see right there, Wade Turner on the right, Lenny Turner on the left. Two brothers have made a name for themselves here in this company here, in which for the Davis brothers, they've done the same thing.
Introducing the champions. At a combined weight of 495 pounds, they are the World Tag Team Champions, Nicholas Davis and Paul Davis.
And those tag titles are what's up for grabs right here. This tornado tag rules right here. The matchup is underway. As now Lenny Turner is focusing, and now both Wayne and Lenny are actually focusing on Nicholas right here. As Paul's now working on Lenny Turner right here. Ooh, a huge stunner. Huge cutter or stunner right there by Nicholas Davis. And now Wade Turner getting thrown into the announce table right there. Huge back suplex. And now Paul Davis and his brother Nicholas are standing on top. But now Lenny looks like is trying to get back in it. Huge spine buster connecting. Cutter reversing right there by Wade Turner. And now huge hurricanrana by Paul Davis. And now Nicholas throwing Wade Turner back in the ring. And now looks like Paul is heading to the top right here. Huge clothesline by Nicholas.
He knows he's in trouble. Better stay right where he is. Only one place to go.
Huge, I think, tried to go for a huge move right there, but Lenny reverses. Now you saw Nicholas drop Wade Turner onto the mat, picking him up. Suplex, no, reversing right here with a huge suplex of his own by Wade Turner. It now looks like both Turners are focusing on Paul Davis. And now I think Wade's asking to bring it. He's breaking up right here, knocking down Paul Davis. And now trying to get a weapon right here. And candlestick is in play right here. And now Nicholas now getting back in it right here. Reversing quite well here as dropping Nicholas Davis down by Wade Turner is now Paul dropping Lenny Turner onto the mat. On the rope. And now huge Tiger Bomb backbreaker connecting.
Reverses that one.
And now
His astonishing acrobatics
Wade.
coming through here.
Oh, wait a minute. Reversing right here. Dropping.
I just don't think he has
Wade onto the mat. Got him in the submission. Is Wade Turner going to tap out right here? Nicholas got him in the submission by the British strong strike right here. And now Paul. Huge brainbuster. As now Nicholas Davis. Going for the huge Davis cutter right there. Going for the pin. One. And no. Kick out by Lenny, but a 2 count connect. Kick out by Wade Turner. And now Wade reversing. Wade Turner's now reversed. And now Turner. Huge WT suplex connecting 2. Nicholas Davis now dropping Wade down as now Paul going for the huge Davis driver right there. The double D connecting.
to the entire WWE locker room here. Whoops, that missed. That's putting it mildly, Cole.
And now, oh, and there he